Hey, everybody, we're live on the internet, and I can hear my daughter being very upset in the other room.
Woot.
She has had tummy troubles because she's with the temperature changes and everything. The sinuses have caused snot, and snot equals tummy trouble. So yay. Anyway, how's everybody doing tonight?
It's
It's
a
a
night.
night. Dreading
It's a
going back
Monday.
to work tomorrow after 11 days.
Nice. 11 days.
I'm tired. Oh, 1 second.
I am doing pretty solid because the tail end of the Thanksgiving holiday, I was able to work on a whole lot of Christmas gifts. And I might have cut way too much wood to make cutting boards, so I got to make more cutting boards. So I use all the wood I cut up. So I have a good problem.
Nice. I'm almost 3 weeks into a caffeine purge. That's not fun.
Ooh.
I heard baby in the background. Baby is very not happy.
Yeah, she is upsetting spaghetti. While we're doing while M's doing that, let me do a catch up because we had a couple people out. The party made their way to Jothre, which is halfway between the Waystone and Hillins, and decided to sneak in the bag while Mularn was invisible, and then more or less paradrop through a chimney, pop out the bag in a kitchen, and then brutally murder a bunch of woven branch, including 2 cannons.
You say murder, I say freedom fighting.
We serve justice.
Yep.
Which one of these whatevers looks more important?
Well, where we ended the last session, Dreyfus and Arvax jumped down off the roof. Mulak is flying on his broomstick after being axed a few questions. Gestalt pops out of the bag, and Tarl was running into the burning building to loot the body of the cannon that fell into the collapsed burning building. Because he flame striked a thatched roof wooden building. So, Tarl, roll me an investigation check real quick to see if you find anything. As you get in, the smoke is getting really thick, Tarl. You can't really see anything. Are you going to keep looking, or are you going to try to get out?
I'm going to grab him and drag his ass out.
I'm saying you couldn't even find his body looking through here. It's the smoke and the flame. Like with a 7, you did not find the body. Do you want to try him one more time, or are you going to get out of the flaming building?
I'm going to look one more time. If I see him, I'm going to drag his ass out.
Okay. Give me another investigation check. Nope.
I'm hauling ass out the building then.
All right. Tarl charges in. Everybody, about 6 seconds later, Tarl comes charging back out. Fringes of his cloth and the very tips of his beard singed a little bit, as this building up here is now completely engulfed in flames. And I will be right back. I'm going to see if I can help Emily.
All I can say is if you got any magical items on them, they may still be there when the embers come, when the building gets to embers.
I mean, surely whatever he has is going to be tainted by their whatever, the godly stuff. Have god cooties on it.
Bottle's being made. Give him a sec.
Milok, whatever you did to me, can you do that on the regular? Like when we fight?
Just give you some drugs? Yeah. I'm joking, it was magic. But yes, I can do that regularly. I can actually do it to 2 people at once.
It's wonderful.
I
Everything
normally
just feels so slow right now, and I
I
don't
normally
like
save it for the ladies. But I thought we were gonna get into a little more shit than we did. But it seems like it worked out. And if you liked it, guess what, buddy? All you. You just say the word.
What word?
Hey,
Drugs.
give me the good shit.
All right, I'm back. Baby has been
That's
given
several
bottle.
words.
What now?
You don't like fun.
I've noticed that about her.
She sometimes she likes fun. Most of the time, she's very anti-fun.
Most of the religious zealots I've found have been stick in the mud. And I kick the body next
Fuck
to...
you calling a zealot?
Are you not?
No?
Weird.
Greg comes running up. Hey, there's a bunch of people coming this
Where?
way.
Ah, fuck.
Are they more woven branch?
Maybe
Look like these guys? Did they look like these guys?
1 or 2, but it was mostly like dirty, sad.
Oh, wonderful. I'm gonna grab this cannon, or whatever the hell he is,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to drag him over to the edge of this whale and prop his body up, and I'm gonna tilt his head back, and I'm gonna pull out that scroll that we found in the last town that was judging all those people guilty, and I'm gonna shove it down his throat.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out my knife and carve guilty into his torso.
Anybody do anything as Newgate is making an example there of this dude?
I'm good with it.
Which
Just-
direction were they coming from, Greg?
I'm pinging.
I'm just gonna watch and make sure he spells it right.
North.
I'm gonna start heading south.
I have a pretty high intelligence. I spell it right.
So, Tarl, are you like skedaddling or are you just backing up?
I'm backing up to get cover under these crates and things in front of me.
Okay. Mulak, give me a perception check because you were still on the broom and you're still like what, 40 feet up?
Something like that, yeah. Perception, you said?
Yeah.
If I can get there it is, perception.
Okay, what you can see is it's mostly farmers and the townsfolk of Jothre, and about 4 woven branch mixed in amongst this like group of 60 or so people heading this way.
I'll say, hey, there's like a lot of people. It's mostly farmers and a few woven branch, but nothing we have to
They, like,
worry about.
Recruiting them here, or
Give me
do I know the answer to that?
Give me an insight check.
Oh man, I'm pretty okay at insight, but not this time.
It's hard to read from here because you get distracted by Greg, who starts to use a piece of charcoal to draw a penis on this guy's face.
Instead of answering her question, I'll say, "That's a good penis, Greg."
I'm doing chiaroscuro shading.
Is that what a kobold's looks like? Interesting.
Wait, it's not bifurcated for everybody?
No.
Well, I did know this one guy who was too willy-filly on the ship I used to work on.
anyway.
Perry.
I think that was a genetic malformity.
Perry, what are you doing?
Just observing the weird conversations.
All right. Arvax, what are you doing as your as your divine rage starts to die down?
Can
If
we see at all?
If you look around the edge of the building, you can
Abo-
see that there is a group of people that are coming through the north gate that leads out to the fields.
okay, that makes. I was about to ask how far away they were.
I would use blocks, but it's like 7 or so houses. I mean, it's a small country. I mean, it's
Like, like they're in the town.
they're coming through the gate. Yes.
Okay.
Does
yeah.
it look like the woven branch is like guarding them?
No, it looks like the woven branches. Give me an insight check.
I don't think we have anything to worry about, though.
Why does it
Let
keep
me-
cutting out?
It looks like more or less Arvax. They are trying to figure out what the hell is going on as well.
We might want to just duck under something for a second and see what they do.
I mean,
By all
I really
means.
don't think we have anything to worry about, though.
I don't have anything to worry about. I don't want any innocent people to get hurt.
Dreyfus is just gonna drag dead bodies over here to be added to the example.
More blood for the blood god.
Good job, Dreyfus. Bring them over. Is there a blood god?
Yeah, it's
Yes, yes.
outlawed. It's very much outlawed.
Oh, well, as I've said many times before, fuck the government.
Well, the blood god that most of the people used to worship around here wanted human sacrifices all the time, so I'm still
Will he accept
moderately
elves?
okay. Probably, yeah.
And the problem with blood gods is typically they'll take it at first, and then eventually they'll want people that don't want it, or they make you take it from
Oh.
from good
Yeah,
people.
see, that's why I don't like
Or
gods of
yourself.
government either.
Yeah, it's weird.
All right.
There's
Mulan,
also a god of torture, and it's like fucking sticking railroad spikes down your penis and things like that.
didn't y'all
Astounding.
kill a guy that was doing that or supporting that?
Oh god, did we?
I
You know,
think
we've killed
there's
a
been-
lot of people. There was at least
there's-
one of them who was into sounding.
There's been so many.
All right, Mulan, what are you doing as this group is coming up?
What do I have available? I have. Let me see how many people I can give this.
He fireballs the peasantry.
Yes, absolutely. I fireball the farmers.
Reveal that noble heritage.
You're just helping them warm up a bit.
Oh my god.
I've come to bring power to your village, lightning bolt. I am. I'm just gonna kind of hang out off to the side, kind of.
Next to the burning building.
I mean, well, maybe not the burning building, so maybe over here by the not burning building that keeps me out of sight, so that I can keep an eye on things.
All right, I'm
So
just moving dead bodies back to roughly where I think they died at. Gestalt, what are you doing?
You said I was in
Eating
the
one
bag.
body.
There was one guy who died over here, I know.
Well, stick him over there then.
I am in the bag, right?
I'm saying you got out of the bag like, hey, there's a building there's a building on fire. There's a bunch of dead people.
Is it lunch already?
I mean, like this
Wow.
has become normal for you. Like your friends just committed a wanton murder and violence, probably for a very good reason.
Man, I just went in there to just do a couple of experiments. I had something on my mind, but hey, I didn't know y'all were making snacks for me. This is nice of you.
Did you show up with brownies?
No.
Damn. They provide you snacks, you give them snacks. It would have been a thing. It would have been good.
I got Jello.
that's
I
your-
am the Jello. That came
Ugh.
out weird. Don't worry about it.
The
I start
awkwardness.
glooping one of the people.
Are you just eating, or are you trying to discern information?
I'm trying to discern information in their jelly.
Roll the thing.
The sheet is taking longer than usual.
Yeah, roll 20's been finicky today.
Don't eat them all, Gestalt. We're trying to use them as an example.
You can eat half of 2 of them.
I can do that.
What?
Make it real grisly.
Greg
Yeah.
looks at you. Yeah, but he could just eat one whole one.
I mean, I'm with Greg on that one, but
That's a great understanding of fractions there, Greg. Good job.
Oh,
I
that's
toss
a
him a gold coin.
success.
Okay, so you're able to now do a wisdom.
No.
This dude didn't know shit. You get that his name was Elfawicious.
yeah, you can eat
What a
one of the
bad
more
name.
important ones in a little bit.
What a
There's
bad
one in-
name.
There's a pre-cooked one in that house over there if you want to chance it.
Part of the roof just collapses in as you say that.
It's
but-
harder to extract information from the cooked ones.
So this horde, or I should say mass of farmers and a few woven branch, make their way in to see a mutilated cannon propped up against the well.
I'm standing there like Captain Morgan posed next to it.
The where they had taken over the house is now burning to the ground. There is a jelly man eating one of the. Or do you just like pseudopod down and start slowly absorbing, or is this like you full on like
Just a
gelatinous cube?
pseudopod to the face because I'm trying to extract information. So you
there's-
just see the skull or the head just slowly dissolve.
as they walk up on this scene, Arvax and Peregrine are around the corner. One of the woven branch starts to draw a sword.
You
And-
want to rethink that?
I step out from around the corner, pull out mine. I wouldn't.
As you say that, you watch a scythe cleave into the back of the guy's neck.
You're free, good people. Kill them.
Before you
there's
even
more
finish
them-
that,
There's more you than them now.
Viva la resistance!
you're yelling this as they've already decided to murder those keepers. It's just
Hey, they took the context clues. Good job.
you also see 3 halflings just stabbing one of them, and one like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a good day today. I just feel it in my bones. Yeah, they pick up on the context.
People of hey, Arvax, what is this town called again?
Dreyfus, Jothre.
Jothre. Good people of Jothre. You are free. What do you guys call yourselves again? The Fall Guys have come to set you free. Is that what you were?
I think they're called, yeah. Like we
Yeah.
used to be. Now we're just kind of.
For the Fall Guys.
Yeah. That's what we're called. Kalum's Wonder. I mean, Mulak's Wonders.
No.
That's just as bad.
Just the idea of
What's a
Mulak
Kalum?
accidentally saying Kalum.
As you, so y'all now have, as the rest of the people come in, this village has probably about 200 inhabitants. I mean, it's not massive. It exists as this is where you stop, get water, and go.
Sorry, the Woven Branch burned down this house. We tried to stop them.
Far off in the back, I feel like that's bullshit, but I'm not complaining.
That's fair.
How long have they been here?
6 months. We used to be the front outpost. Now we're just kind of a food supply depot, and one of the in the back. Am I still a penitent?
No.
No, and you know this because this guy right here used to be like the penitent, and he's not one anymore.
Thank you for calling me out, Mulak. Super appreciate that.
You're our boy, Dave.
Yeah, come on, David.
Now you're their role model.
No.
I
You know,
suggest those of you that can fit into it, strip these corpses of their weapons and armor and anything useful from this town, and head out into the hills. Once the theocracy has learned of what we've done here, they will come and they will try to exact vengeance on you evil folk, and slip the chains back onto your hands. If you value your freedom, take to the hills. Strike out at their what is it called? Caravans. Fight back. Fight until you die.
Small man teams, guerrilla tactics, hit and run. Don't stay in any location too long. Every time that you succeed, scream the word Wolverines to let people know that you have succeeded.
I need the group to make a persuasion check on this, since multiple people have chimed in.
There's just two of us. Wasn't
that
there?
is the worst roll ever for me.
So far, freaking good. Perry,
Lauren and Newgate making some points.
Arvax backing y'all up. Like, I feel like she's putting armor on people.
You
There's
said the whole
persuasion.
group.
I need a Perry persuasion roll. Perry, they're kind of concerned because you big. Like, a lot of this group are halflings, which means, like, they come up to, like, your knee.
She tries to like slump over so she doesn't seem quite as big. It does not work at all.
No.
She's very kind.
You just look bigger vertically or horizontally now.
Yeah, you go from a large to looming.
Okay,
Great.
and one from Gestalt. I mean, it's not that bad. It's not like she's like scaring the ever loving crap out of all of them. It's just Perry is a very intimidating sight. Gestalt, you ate somebody. Like they
What do you
walked
mean,
up and
ate?
you were eating a dude's head.
Is currently
I'm pretty sure it's gone at this point.
like
So
they all look around at each of us, and then everyone's eyes land on Gestalt as he's looking down and steps from one face to another.
okay, so I'm gonna say this. I don't even have to do the math for the division. I'm just looking at the dead center of that offsets the last one. I like how Gestalt rolled intimidation, not persuasion. We will still go with it. They're going to actually start stripping the bodies and looting the larders, and they're going to set the town on fire and bounce.
Don't y'all live here?
We did a great thing today.
One of the halflings, like he told us, like to go out there in the hills and stuff, and like gorilla stab him in the butt cheeks and everything. So like,
What is gorilla stabbing in the butt cheek? What is gorilla stabbing?
he said, "Come down here, I'll show you."
So I'm suspicious.
This is going to be great.
I don't want to get stabbed in my butt cheek, so I'm gonna pass.
No,
Show
I'm
it.
just,
Okay,
I'm
next
just...
town, shall we?
All right, so I mean, are y'all gonna rest here before they light the place up, or what's the goal?
Yeah, but first things first. We didn't leave anyone alive to call for help, so tonight we party. Let's eat all their food.
Do we have any booze in the bag house?
You could go check the bag house.
I'll go check, see if we have any booze in the bag house.
All right. So you go in. Give me an investigation check. You find 6 bottles that definitely look like alcohol to you.
I'll bring him out.
Who has an intelligence modifier above 2?
My
Hi,
brother.
how you doing?
I do.
Hi,
Okay.
how you
I
doing?
think I might.
If you have an intelligence modifier of 3 or higher, you may roll a immediate perception or roll an immediate intelligence save for me. No, not Gestalt.
Oh,
Check.
Check. So check. Yeah. Gestalt. Those look like they are great. Mularn. One of those is whiskey. 2 of those are hydrochloric acid, and 2 of those are straight up turpentine.
Okay. That one is good. Those 2 will kill anyone who opens it, and I mean that's turpentine. So I mean, Tarl will probably be able to drink it.
Tarl's like, turpentine? That's what my
Probably-
family makes.
It's probably weaker than the snake oil.
Look, y'all, do not insult the Frostborn or the Elsbane Tig saying what they make is turpentine.
Turpentine ain't got shit on us.
As I reach into my bag and pull out some of the family's hooch and have a drink.
Okay, so if everybody's partying tonight, whoever is partying tonight, I would like a con save from you.
I'm just gonna find a corner and relax because
I'm going
It's
to
been a
read for
day.
as long as I can.
Mulak, I'm going to say you do not touch anything that Tarl pulled out of his bag. Okay, so Arvax, Perry, not imbibing heavily.
Nah.
Peregrine doesn't drink.
Okay. Newgate. Uh-oh. What is this? Oh, no. The gifts have started. Where the hell did my mouse go?
check the cheese.
No, it's when Chris and I did some stuff the other day, it flipped my screens around. So instead of going to the right and I turn up on my extra screen, I have to now go to the left, and I keep forgetting. So, Tarl, you and Newgate both end up vomiting before the end of the night. Tarl, you're pretty sure someone gave you turpentine. You're pretty sure someone gave you some of the turpentine because your family's stuff doesn't do this to you. But is there anything anybody would like to play out roleplay wise this evening celebrating the freedom of Joth?
They are Vex.
Yeah.
You did
Yeah.
some cool shit on the roof there. I couldn't hit that guy. I don't know what was wrong with me. I gave him everything I got, and he just beat the hell out of me. But you got up there. You took those hits. I got a lot of respect for that. You know, I'm just gonna pass out straight.
I'll take that as a compliment. And I'll turn him so he doesn't choke on his barf.
Doing the true party bro moment of nope, not gonna let you die on your own vomit.
Let's turn you over here, buddy.
I'm gonna stagger over to some corner and get me a nap.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be getting that too.
Perry, twins.
Hey, Peregrine.
What?
What's up?
Not much. You want some? And she'll hold out some of the her pipe that has some of her snoop pouch stuff in it.
What is it?
It just helps you relax. It's I think I called it Mountain Lotus. I cannot find it in my sheet, but it's something like that.
Yes. Does it smell like anything I had when I was younger?
I wouldn't know that.
Like your mama's milk.
No, like
La da 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 da.
yes.
Hey, it is actually Mountain Lotus. I got that right. Yeah, it's a lotus found in Glacial Lake, so probably not.
Alright, yeah. I'll try it.
It's just kind of relaxing. You just kind of chill a bit.
It allows him to vibe.
Yeah, it's just for good vibes.
Good
Do
vibes
you,
only.
do you give him a peri dose or a reduced dose?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, that might actually constitute a roll.
I mean, I don't think she would know to give less, so she
Okay,
might
give
give a good bit.
give me a con roll, Mulak. You're good.
I can
If-
hold my
Your
substances.
your habituants.
She's got that bitter root that she can have him chew on if he goes too far and shock him back awake.
You're like, you vibe too much. You vibe too much.
You're not supposed to be that chill.
You were so chill, you saw Jesus.
Who's Jesus?
I don't know, but he owns a couple restaurants and they're pretty good.
Fair.
Oh, I do kind of ask just some of the people if they've ever heard of anyone named Quoth.
More or less like, no.
Yeah, figured out.
There's Mr. Coat over at the Waystone, but
That doesn't exist anymore.
What book have you been reading? Coat and Cove.
I think you can figure that out, Moose.
Huh? Oh,
Moose
thanks,
is
Bob.
Moose is picking up. Is there a dog with a squeaky toy?
There is. I'm sorry.
Is one of them a bard? Or let me rephrase this. Are both of them a bard?
You never asked. Like I figured a year or two ago somebody would have picked up on the reference, but
I did with the first name, but I never heard the second name until just now.
Yeah, the Waystone's not there anymore.
what happened?
It blew up.
Oh, that's a shame.
There wasn't anybody there, so I'm assuming Mr. Coat got out. Hopefully, somewhere else.
Don't know. Like the Woven Branch and the Writ of Land showed up, and well, the Woven Branch showed up first, and then the Writ of Land showed up about 3 weeks ago. Moving through, they had been going up near the coast, but then there was trouble over at the Damp Wood.
Imagine that. Yeah, it's pretty heavy up toward the damp woods, so definitely wouldn't, especially around Gree, so wouldn't go that way.
Most of us are going to go north, probably to Hooten Holla.
My brother and I
Who'd you
we
fire
always
where the
wanted to go
Waystone
there.
was?
I did. I'm just marking stuff off the map to make it easier to understand. Tarl's
Just
finding a
gonna
nap.
rest tonight.
Newgate has crashed. Perry and Mulacher are vibing. Perry, it is a
Gestalt reading.
Perry, it is a beautiful, just shy of full moon. As you look up,
Yeah.
Gestalt, are you still just eating dead people?
No, I've said I've been reading.
Oh, okay, that's right. How many hours did you have left on your book?
I'm at 13 hours. It says right here. I don't remember how many hours it usually takes. I think it's like 2 days worth.
It's usually 20-24. So
Okay. How many hours can I get?
I would say before you're forced to rest, probably 4 or 5.
Hell yeah, I'll do that.
All right, move.
I'm picturing this book like, Vincent gets those like chemistry packs.
Yep.
That's what I'm picturing this book as. It's called Chemistry is Your Friend. So it just does like these magic things where it has the chemistry pack pop up, and I'm just completely enamored as I'm eating a dead body.
The chemistry.
The chemistry.
All right, Mularn, what are you doing?
I will just kind of sit down and chill and probably carve on some stones, and then I'll take my 4 hours, and then once I'm done, I'll just kind of meander, kind of maybe go over the bodies again, just kind of see if I can find anything, orders, anything of value that was missed, like letters, documents, official letters, documents, stuff like that, so we can get any information that we can on people and places and things.
Cool. So you all either party through the night, enjoy the night, and wake up the next morning. The villagers have very quickly left. There's a few hangers-on when y'all awake, as they did not set the building y'all were sleeping in on fire. So I will now do this. Where's my paintbrush? So there is now 2 cities or 2 points that have burned on the map. So what does the party wish to do? You're about 2-3 days outside of Hillins. And you're pretty sure at this point, because it's been a day and a half since you blew up the Waystone, that probably part of the writ of land is definitely moving back this direction. So what do y'all wish to do?
I think it's time to hit Hillins.
I wonder will Hillins look so beautiful when it burns?
Greg, it was actually really pretty when we set it on fire that time.
It wasn't looking so good last time we left.
That's all the zombies.
Yeah, it was the zombies.
Not my fault that time.
No,
not that time. No, last time was the time before that was though.
Yeah.
I wonder who owns the livery now.
Didn't it catch on like explode or something? Pretty sure it was on fire.
The new owners came with us after you delivered Ahag's vengeance and melted his dad.
That was a while after.
I mean, but still, after you melted his dad,
I did not melt his dad.
Okay, after you caused his dad to get melted, then
I'm sorry, no one else was taking the lantern.
Anyway,
did she kill a guy with postage?
Kinda.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It is kind of gross.
That's weird. Oh, yeah.
But like someone has to own it now.
I don't know if it survived the whole zombie thing.
Well, there's one way to find out. Let's go there and look.
None's stopping us now.
Away we go!
How? I think I just left that horse out in a field.
I think it's gone at this point.
Not the first time, not going to be the last.
I like how there's been 4 horses stolen so far.
I'm looking for another one to steal on our way to Hillins.
I'm gonna.
Sorry,
one second. To make some time, let's get in the bag.
I don't particularly like that.
I'll go ahead and tell you, Newgate, there are no beasts of burden left as these people bailed. They took whatever they had with them.
That's fine. I just want to keep my eye out for someone with a horse.
Not a bad idea, considering you all saw heavy cavalry earlier. All right. Everybody, are y'all going to go by road? Because that'll be the quickest way to get to Hillins, or are y'all going to go through the plains that are around it in the hills?
Um,
We
I
can
I
go
mean,
mean,
by
we're
let's
not
be
road.
really
honest.
planning on sneaking in,
Yeah,
right?
just go by road.
We're just gonna disguise ourselves.
Be easier to see somebody following us on the road.
See what's coming. We can have 2 mounts and we have a parry. Do we want to do mounts or?
Well, I seem to have misplaced a horse.
That's a new sentence. Probably not.
No,
I have misplaced a horse.
that's not a new sentence for us.
Well, we'll take the road to Hillins.
On the road. We're not in like a super uber rush. We could just kind of meander, take our time.
I don't think we need to meander.
So,
Well, I don't think we need to rush.
Arvax, I got a question.
Yeah.
You know how the guy that your people are afraid of, that you prayed that he doesn't look at you, guy?
Yeah.
You know how he looked at you and told you to go to the Waystone?
Yeah.
You know how it kind of blew up?
Yeah.
I don't know much of anything about the deities that you're working with. But a thought has occurred to me. What is the over under that blowing up was what he wanted?
Yeah, that's what I'm starting to think too. I was kind of considering that since it kind of got rid of a supply that they probably needed to blow other things up. So
I mean, it
I haven't found the Quoth guy, but maybe that is why he wanted me to go to the Waystone so he could get rid of that.
is kind of close to the Dampwood. And he's right on the outside of Dampwood, so I mean, it'd be really easy to just bring that in and blow shit up.
Yeah, that's kind of my working theory at this point. Which at the time, I thought I fucked up, but I think maybe this is what was supposed to happen.
Well, here's hoping we have a god on our side by not having him on our side, or whatever you people say.
May
So
his
we can
eyes
use-
stay turned away. Let's put it that way.
Or may his eyes turn towards our enemies.
That too.
Holy crap! Did he? Wow.
She woke up.
Oh no.
That was immediate and aggressive.
When's the last time you talked to your girlfriend there, brother?
It's been a minute since. I mean, she's still up in the place.
Oh, Blit. Have you tried to talk to your mom again?
No, I guess that might be. Well, that might be a good idea. Apparently, she jumped over to the Feywild for a while.
Shadowfell.
That guy. Yeah, the nighttime the nighttime Feywild.
I know a guy who would take offense to that statement.
Yeah, our mom and dad and our entire family.
Yeah, which is why we use it, honestly.
You know, when we do fight there, I'm gonna tattle.
Wait, what?
You heard me.
No, I didn't understand you.
I'm gonna tattle on you for saying that.
I mean, we typically do.
Mulak, I think you should keep in mind that snitches get stitches.
But look at him. He's not giving anyone a stitch.
Does someone need a stitch? And Greg just slowly pulls out a knife.
No, Greg.
Thanks, buddy. I
Maybe.
appreciate you.
Maybe.
Well, I guess I can. I guess I could try. I guess I could try to get in touch with. I guess I can try to get in touch with Mom again.
I mean, you have to do it right now if you don't want to. You might wait till after Hillins, but
However, Hillins is. I think Hillins is going to be a big deal.
true.
If
Well,
only you
at least
hadn't
we've
have
got a
wasted those explosives, we could have brought them and planted them in the sewers of Hillins, and then Hillins wouldn't have been a big deal.
Nah,
Yeah,
that
well,
wouldn't
we
work.
didn't know they were there until they were kind of gonna blow up no matter what we did.
Also, it wouldn't have worked. We actually. That
Oh
actually.
yeah, we
that
did
already.
make a huge explosion in the sewers and it didn't do anything.
Y'all
Yeah.
did partially blow up the sewers.
And Hillins was fine.
Also, by the way, Newgate, going in through the sewers is not going to be going in through or hiding in the sewers is not really going to be an option.
Oh, that's disgusting. I wasn't going to do that. I was going to scale the wall.
I mean, that's not going to be necessary.
Why not?
I got a thing.
Oh yeah.
I can do a thing.
We got a lot of things we can do that we need to remember more often.
Hey, everybody, let's take a quick little break. I need to run to the restroom for a second and refill a glass. So pop back in 5.
Yes.
All right, we're back, everybody.
Woot.
So y'all set fire to 2 towns. Military's taken over 1. And y'all are on the way to Hillins. So somebody roll me a D8.
Oops.
Yeah, I don't think that's the math.
Almost had it.
A 4. Okay. Mulak, I need you to roll me a D8.
Another 4.
Mularn. Y'all
I
are.
didn't do it.
Hey, look, it's Dreyfus is 8 because I got 7 people playing the game. I'm very sorry, Knox. As y'all are going, Mularn, your stomach all of a sudden has a heavy lurch. Perry, you hear it as it happens. Everyone else hears the gurgling that occurs 3 seconds later. Mularn then is going to slow you down and you lose some time as he has to venture to the bushes.
What did you eat?
Nothing.
Yeah,
Although
you
to
should
be fair,
eat.
although to be fair, you're right. You're right. That's probably the issue.
So hold on. Are you saying you ate absolutely nothing, Mularn?
Yes.
It is the loudest, thunderous farts that you have coming from behind a bush. but they don't go away. You have
Yeah.
no clue how this happened. But the rest of the day passed uneventful. You just don't travel as far as you think you're going to. And the sun starts to set. Are you going to push on, or are y'all going to get off the road and rest?
I think resting's probably for the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, rest.
I don't know. I think we're having a good streak. We burned down 2 towns.
Yeah. Well, no, technically we didn't burn down 2 towns. Technically we only burned down 1 town. We exploded the first town. There is a subtle
True,
but very important difference.
True,
Technically,
but
technically we didn't burn down the last town. Technically, we only burned down one of the buildings, and the actual people who lived in the village burned down the rest.
well, we helped. We
I'm okay
motivated
with
them.
taking credit.
I mean, you should fair, but if we're going to keep it 100, then yeah. So yeah, but yeah, we exploded a town and we burned another one. So
But yeah, we can
I mean,
rest.
what I mean, we've already almost exploded Hillins, and I mean, well, one of us, and I'm gonna gesture to Greg, one of us has set it on fire already. So I mean, so we're if you're looking at it that way, we're 4 for 4, and it's 50-50 even, blowing stuff up and setting it on fire. So Hillins is going to be interesting.
I'm at 100% of burning down towns I don't like.
Yeah.
I still have a box of matches from the first time.
Neat.
Who
Hey.
gave you those?
Question. Where exactly were you? Where exactly are you from? Like, where was your tribe before the attack on the city while you were trying to get Mom back?
Oh, we lived out in the lumps. There's caves throughout there. Used to be mountains long ago. Yeah, but we lived down in the crevices, and Mom is supposedly mom to all of us. And then Mom went missing, and then we set things on fire.
Yeah. Well.
And then I met you guys after you murdered all my friends and family.
And then Perry kind of kidnapped you.
Perry kidnapped me, and he just turns and looks at Perry. You can't really argue with that.
I feel like kidnapping implies that you were being pulled kicking and screaming. I thought we were helping.
If I kicked or screamed at you, it wouldn't do any good. You picked me up and hugged me tight. It felt really good. But also,
you did just kind of pick up and say, "This is mine now."
I thought you were going to break my neck, and I just kind of ran along with it. And now I love you guys.
I mean, it worked out for him in the long run.
Have you people Stockholm this kobold?
No.
Have you
rehabilitated?
Have you ever, like, are you aware of the conditions that kobolds live in?
I was going to say I'm impressed.
I'm 12.
That's old for a kobold.
Yeah, most of us die at 7. Did you know we supposedly can live over 100 years?
I've never seen a kobold that old.
Neither have I. I think it's a myth. It's what's
maybe you'll be the first, Greg.
What's that word? Urban legend.
Urban legend?
But we're not urban. I'm more Jermaine.
Oh, maybe you'll be the first kobold to live that long, Greg. Though technically you already died once.
I mean, for
I got better.
for all intents and purposes, as far as we know, you're the oldest kobold ever.
Box messages await the operator.
I
What
just
was
heard,
that?
I just heard the sky talk.
Yeah.
Greg is now thinking he is now the most ancient of all kobolds. If I'm the oldest kobold, that means I'm a dragon.
You realize if we ever find a kobold older than him, he's going to be crushed, right?
Don't worry. I got an idea that's gonna make this so
We
much
could
worse.
very easily make that kobold no longer the oldest kobold.
Did you just talk about murdering a random person?
No.
Have you met them?
Yes.
Excuse me. We have never murdered random people.
It wouldn't be random. It would be the oldest
That's
kobold.
that's not
we know.
100% accurate. You did murder one livery owner.
I didn't murder him. The hag murdered him.
Hags aren't real.
And she just delivered his death onto him. It's not the same. There is a
I
fine
didn't
line
touch
there.
him.
No, I'm just
There's a
saying,
fine line.
and according to the law, hags aren't real.
Fuck the
You're
law,
gonna-
because they
Yeah.
definitely
you're
are.
Oh no, they are. They are.
You're gonna start quoting the law again now.
You met her too.
Oh, did I?
You were there.
No.
No, he was literally being turned into a penitent.
I was literally being whipped and put in jail.
Yeah, that happened once we got back. As soon as we got back, he went and turned himself in.
No, but he was there when we met the damn hag.
Well, yeah, I know hags are real. I'm just saying, like, if we're trying to argue this, there's still
I know
someone
he
that's
wasn't
gonna.
there when the murder happened. I'm saying he was there when we met the hag and I made the deal.
I'm just saying what's going to happen if you run into anybody else. They're going to tell you hags aren't real and you murdered him.
I mean,
I'd murder too. I don't know what you're talking about.
Also, at this point, we're all mass murderers, by the way. Except looks at Newgate. He might get listed as an assassin.
that is a very. I'm gonna put my arm around Newgate and go. That is a very, very weird way to say freedom fighter.
I'm an abomination.
You're lovely.
We know.
We're only
know.
freedom fighters if we win.
Oh no, I'm a criminal, and I'm going to pull out my own wanted poster. It's 1,000,000 berries.
Who the hell pays in berries?
Druids, and I roll it back up and put it back in my pocket.
Why are you wanted by druids?
Don't worry about it.
I'm sorry, that broke me. I'm sorry. Just what the shit?
There was a sacred grove with an ancient honorable tree, like very, very sacred tree stump. I may have taken a shit in it. But for some reason they got really, really mad.
No, you know what? Newgate knows where the wives are and is not telling anybody. That's why he's wanted. So, who's taking first watch as y'all rest off to the side of the road?
I will.
All right, okay, 18. Seems quiet. How are y'all camping, by the way?
Oh shit, we lost.
Did y'all put up the half tent or?
We lost the yurt.
We could just do it old school, just out in the open.
Was Peregrine not able to repair the yurt?
I mean, you have half a yurt. Like you could add tarp to it, but it's not as much space. It's now like a standard tent. I mean, it's tall enough for everybody but you, Perry, to stand up in. I feel mean saying that, but Perry, you are super tall.
I mean, we could set it up so people have some cover.
She'll set it up so everybody else except her can use it.
Well, I mean, everybody can fit in there and sleep in it.
She'll just bear form and just curl up outside all alone in the cold. It's fine.
No, Claire, don't do this to me.
sad
can-
bear
I-
noises.
Oh,
Arvax should go over and poke her.
I
Go
can-
back
I can
inside.
fix it.
you could fix it for like a couple minutes. Greg's just gonna go and Greg's gonna just go and cuddle in the bear fur.
I'm gonna find a
I
couple of
poke Perry with my foot.
trees
Go
and
back
hang
inside the
my
tent.
hammock up.
You set your hammock up inside or outside the tent?
I'm gonna find a couple skinny trees that'll support my weight or whatever and hang it. I don't like sleeping on the ground.
Solid. Okay. By the way,
And I can get,
the little
I can-
stove did survive. Okay, so
We have heat.
you did well. I mean, it's not cold right now. I mean, y'all did kind of venture to where it was permanently freaking cold. It's, you know, what season did we say it was?
It's just cold outside, which makes me just automatically assume it's cold in the game.
We will always
'Cause it's
just
cold in
assume.
real life.
We'll just always assume what weather is outside is. It snowed in New Orleans 3 days ago, guys.
Well, if we were gone a year, wouldn't it be more like springtime?
Maybe early spring. So there's a little
Probably.
chill. But all right, so you did your first watch. Nothing's up, Arvax. Who are you waking up for second watch?
I'll wake up Tarl
Okay.
because Muglock always grumbles at me.
Okay. So here's the deal. Tarl, are you going to freely wake up, or do I need to have someone roll because dwarves are deep sleepers?
I'll wake up.
Okay.
I didn't see much anything, but never know. How are you sideways?
What?
This child is sideways.
Our child knows how to lift her rear end and shift and lift her rear end and shift. And I am now assuming that she is foot into one netting, head into another netting. Earlier
I'm
today,
also awake.
early today, she wiggled and got into a corner and then just kept sliding into the corner and lifting her butt and lifting her butt and sliding in the corner to where I caught her trying to get her knees on the edge of the bassinet. This child is already trying to plan escape methods and does not have the motor skills or muscle control to actually move. I'm in trouble once this one knows how to move.
oh, and it's coming.
Oh, I know. The second she knows how to crawl, I'm fucking screwed. Because I got a feeling she's going to be like me as a baby. She's not going to crawl much. She's going to pick up and decide to do that straight leg toddler run that goes 80 miles an hour. Anyway, back to the game. So, Tarl, give me a perception check. Tarl with a natural 20 for a 23. You hear the heavy trods of hoof print or hoof stamps coming from the direction of Jothre.
Everybody up, we got company coming. And I start packing my shit and getting my armor on.
Well, here's the deal, Tarl. You know, if you could snuff out the last, I mean, y'all have an oven that's or a stove that's in the tent. With a natural 20 for a 23, you know that if you close the flue, y'all have moved far enough off the side of the road into a little bit of a dip that if you can get everybody to be quiet and you can shut off the stove, you might not be noticed.
After I get everybody up, I will suggest that.
Okay. Newgate with the 22 for stealth.
Sneak into the road to see what's up.
All right, so you sneak up after Tarl wakes you up. You watch as 24 of the heavy cavalry ride past y'all. Everybody else give me a stealth check.
If Peregrine was woken up with enough heads up, can she do pass without trace?
Yes.
Everyone gets +3 if they're near me.
For stealth? I thought that was
Wait,
just...
no, it's saving throws. I'm dumb.
Why do you have a heavy armor penalty, Gestalt? Are you wearing heavy armor?
I wouldn't be as I slept. I think it just did the I don't know. It like when I put heavy armor in, it must have just automatically.
Are you wearing heavy armor?
My character? I mean, Gestalt wears heavy armor. Yeah,
What armor does he wear? That was a
he
breastplate.
just has basic half plate. Or wait, let me
I
see.
thought you had a breastplate because you're not trained in
Doesn't-
in half plate. Are you?
Yeah, half
What?
plate is medium.
Oh,
But
okay.
wait, no, it's studded leather armor. Is it studded leather? Really heavy? Why
No,
is it saying?
studded leather's not okay. Roll 20's being weird. Okay, so
Yeah, it's just roll 20 being weird.
okay, so everybody adds a 10 to this, correct, Perry?
Except me,
Indeed.
since I'm not within the radius.
Yeah, but you rolled like a freaking 22.
Yeah.
These are upgraded like mooks that you have riding by on these horses. So the passive perception, y'all go by unheard. Perry, the only reason
There's
you
straggler.
no, it's 24 heavy of the heavy cavalry going past y'all. It looks like they might have come from the Waystone and gone to Joth, and now they are moving past. Because they might be piecing together that there seems to be a straight line that stuff is happening in. But overall, the group's average score being like a freaking 31, 24, 28, 33, 24, 16. Yeah, y'all are... Perry, the only reason that yours is so low is you grab Greg as he starts to, like, ask what's going on.
He just puts a hand over his mouth and shushes him.
The shush is a little loud, though. So they keep going by. What is your passive perception, Newgate?
It's 14.
14. You feel like this is all that's going to go by as you're kind of hidden behind it. Or are you up in a tree, behind a bush?
I was gonna be like laying in the ditch right next to the road.
Okay. So as the Nazgul ride past you as you hide, for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
You feel like they've all passed.
All right, I'll go back to the group.
But I will say
Two-
this, the vibrations from over 20 heavily armored war horses going by, it's you're used to battle. You're not easy to frighten. This would have your concern up. Because that's a lot of dudes on horses.
So, 24 heavy cavalry heading into Hillins. They seem to be making great haste to get there.
Into Hillins?
Now they're heading that direction. I assume that's where they're going.
Right.
We could try to hit them on the road. If we move quickly, we might can catch them. At least Perry and I could.
How many were there?
24, so roughly 24.
Greg starts counting the people in the tent.
A solid 2 to 1. Maybe 3. But with them inside of Hillins, they're going to be a lot more difficult to deal with.
Greg starts pulling out jars of glitter from a bag.
I'm just gonna tap him on the head and start putting the jars of glitter back into his bag. And I'm going to hand him another jar, like a jar out of my satchel. I'm going to hand him another jar, and I'm going to point to an ant pile. that is nearby.
I need to get ants.
Figured you would.
The fastest of us could harangue them into an ambush, but we would have to move quickly.
I could move pretty quick when I'm on my broom.
How far are we actually from Hillins?
Y'all have about a day to Hillins.
And they have horses and armor.
Yeah, we could steal their horses. That's a good idea.
I
And
feel-
disguise ourselves as them and report into Hill and say we were attacked on the road by rebels.
That might be beyond some of our capability.
I just love it's like, hey,
Not my capability.
hey
I'm
guys,
really
we-
good at
we could
lying,
still,
as it's called.
we could steal their shit. I just love that's the part of the logic here. I'm for this.
And we could also try to get in. We could also just try to get into Hillins without causing a commotion, just to get the lay of the land, see what's going on. If it is available and there we could potentially use
Fireball.
Well,
They use-
regardless, there are 24 troops heading to Hillins that were not previously going to be in Hillins. So unless we want to thin that herd, we have to deal with at least 24 new soldiers inside of the township. If you're willing to take those odds, so am I.
Dreyfus.
We can always get up close enough behind them, drop 2 or 3 fireballs each on them, and then skedaddle.
You should never been allowed to have that spell.
But I do.
The DM is on the same page. He has regerts, but not that many.
What was Dreyfus gonna say?
Dreyfus, the longer we talk, the less time we have to deal with them. So,
Kind of my point.
if we choose to do anything now, several members of the party are not going to be able to do anything unless we transport them. Harrying them would not be bad, but at the same time, what is 24 to the 100 or so that are already there?
24 less.
I mean, when we go in there, we're not going to try to kill every single guard, and
Hopefully not, but you never know.
that's not. We do not have the resources for that. Is my only thing.
We need to kill one guy specifically, if nothing else.
All right, well then
Oh,
back
no,
to
we-
bed
we-
I go, and I'm going back to my hammock and laying back.
I wasn't saying no to killing some of them.
Let's
Already
go.
back
Let's
in
just
the
go.
hammock.
kill him.
So wait, so Newgate's going back to bed?
I mean, by the time we took, they're half a mile down the road already. I thought the consensus was we were not dealing with them.
Mulak, what are you saying to do?
Kill him. It's that shit we have to deal with later.
So Mulak says kill.
I'm fine. I think we're having a good streak. Let's go have fun.
All right, I'm gonna stand up and start putting on my armor. Can I roll like a survival check to see where would be a good place to lead these guys into an ambush?
Yes. Give me just a second. I'm building a map.
It's an 11.
With an 11, any place is good as any. You can roll a dead body into the ditch, and hey, You get a horse out of this.
Works for me. Who's going to be the distraction to bring them back?
I could do it on my broom.
All right, I'm gonna get suited up, and you lead them back down this road. I'm gonna hop out of the ditch and shank a bit.
Unless you think, would they chase a like bear? Do you think?
I think they'll chase anything that they believe they can catch.
It's either me or Peregrine, whatever y'all think.
Am I getting voluntold to go sacrifice myself?
Is
I'm
Peregrine
asking.
is Peregrine over there like, I'm just being a bear doing bear naps, and all of a sudden people are talking about fighting horsemen?
Is it a full moon yet?
Oh wait, yesterday was almost a full moon. Perry, it is a full moon.
But Perry is full berry.
We got full berry.
Do you allow riders?
She'll nod.
I'm going to hop up on Perry's back, because if anyone can talk enough shit to get these guys to chase, it's me.
And she'll start heading in their direction.
Oh, real quick, Mulak, do the thing.
It only lasts for 1 minute.
Are they like more than a minute down the road, do you think?
Probably. If you're going
Alright,
by
no.
bear speed.
Never mind, let's go.
Unless someone decides to haste the bear.
Well, then the bear will be not doing too great after the minute.
Yeah, I
Let's
know.
not do that.
You could haste us on the way back. You could follow
Yeah.
in the air and then haste on the way back.
Yeah, I could do that.
No, we need them chasing us. They need to believe they can catch us, is the
Fair.
main thing.
Haste them when they come into the range of the ambush.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Okay.
I'll just stay high enough that I'm probably not noticed, but I can see them.
I mean, I hate to say this, Moose, not to try to be helpful in the situation, as I am the untold enemy for everybody here. Y'all keep forgetting y'all have the ability to cast invisibility.
But I can't cast it.
Okay, so let me ask y'all, who's going
does-
off to Harry? Who is going off to try to piss these people off?
Who
Me and
needs an
Peregrine.
invisibility?
Huh?
I could use one.
I slap you with the pseudopod and cast invisibility.
Ooh, I like the way that feels.
Yeah, you also feel part of a slowly still dissolving skull hit you in the back, though.
Love it.
God, you're weird. Okay, so I'm gonna. So Mulak's flying invisible. We got full Peregrine.
And then me.
Newgate's riding the full Peregrine.
Surfing her, actually, with a 31 acrobatic.
Okay, Mularn, what are you doing?
Yeah, so where I'll set up at the ambush spot.
So you're gonna stay for the ambush. Arvax, are you staying for the ambush?
Yeah.
Tarl's staying for the ambush. Gestalt staying for the ambush. Who am I forgetting to put down? There's Tarl, Mulak, Mularn. Oh, I did not put down Mularn. That is not Mularn. That is Mulak again. Or Mularn again. That is whatever. Twins making names difficult.
No, I named myself Kalum backwards.
Are there any medium or small size
We will
stones on the road?
we will get there when once we figure out if this other works. Then I will allow people to move on the map. All right, so Barry, what are you doing? Just are you gonna
yeah.
charge Hellbent?
She's gonna be going at like kind of a mild canter, so she's not running all out, but she's moving fast enough that they should be slowly catching up. She's trying to save her energy for the sprint back, though.
What is your speed?
Her speed is 40.
Okay. You're gonna have to move a little bit more than a canter.
Okay.
So as you do that, you start seeing the the tail end of this this detachment of the Woven Branch Cavalry coming through.
Disadvantage, shoot a crossbow at their horse.
With disadvantage. Well, let me open up a character sheet.
Once we get within 120 feet of the horse.
Are you shooting the horse or the rider?
Horse. It's easier to hit the horse than the rider. They're bigger target.
They are. Oh, I should say the heart that he's riding. Yeah, a 25 will do it.
Disadvantage is a 22.
Okay, the 22 will still do it.
Are we unseen by them?
Yeah, I would say so.
So sneak attack.
Okay, so you shoot this heavily armored warhorse in the warheart in the flank. It lets out a bleat, and it rears up, almost throwing its rider, who then turns and rights and sees, well, an oversized polar bear, correct?
Yes.
With a pirate riding its back,
The
charging
most
towards them.
notorious pirate in this side of the damp wood, and I'm flipping him in the bird. Come on, you lazy drow!
Ooh. You know what? I'm going to allow that to be a vicious mockery.
No, I don't have the range for that.
Oh, shit. Never mind. It struck me as a moment that would be very much that,
60
though.
feet.
I mean, you are still charging, and he stopped, though.
Okay.
Did we catch up close enough
you go.
to him?
No sneak attack into a vicious mockery, but
No, but why does it say DC 0?
oh, it's supposed to be 16. It's because this Roll20 doesn't recognize that I'm supposed to have spells, so whenever I leveled up, it went crazy. I have to go in and fix it.
You said it was 16?
Yeah, DC 16's
Yeah, he's going to take some damage. You offend him by calling him a drow. He's going to yell in Elvish, and about 7 of them are going to rear around.
What's he say?
Oh, yeah, you're there. He's like, this salt dog insists on this salt dog decides to call me a drow. He's not clever. He's a soldier boy guy, and the DM is not always quickest with an insult, y'all. So he is most upset that he has been called a drow.
That's because his mama was a drow.
I'm gonna say, okay, Peregrine, time to go.
As she will turn on her heels and just book it.
All right, I'm about to change maps. Yeah, come on, mouse pad. There we go. Okay, now Newgate and Perry are here with boys on their back. I'm assuming over here. I will now allow the rest of the party to position themselves for the ambush.
I cannot grab anything.
What?
Yeah, same. Can't touch my token.
Son of a bitch. You should be able to move yours, Chris. Nothing?
Mine disappeared.
That's because I deleted it and I'm dragging a new one out.
Huh, I think there's something up with my Roll20. 1 second, let me restart.
I've repeatedly made it so that Newgate can be moved by Newgate.
Okay, there we go. There was something up with it was hovering over like I could move it, but it wouldn't let me move the tokens. So Aspect is going to be on Arvax.
Right there. Everybody move your token to where you would like yourselves to be as Perry and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cavalry members come charging behind them.
Where am I?
You're by Aspic.
I have summoned my steed, and I'm standing in the middle of the damn road.
So you summoned Binky.
I have summoned Binky.
Could I have held an action to do something when we charge into the ambush spot?
What are you wanting to do?
Dump my bag of ball bearings in the road behind it.
I will allow it.
Before he does that, though, I'm going to haste both of them.
Well, we're just figuring out position first,
Okay.
and then I am going to give you all the very contentious surprise round. I'm an old 3.5er, so
my spider is on Arvax's shoulders.
So Aspic, Spitter. Or over here. What is this?
The 10-foot
Okay.
area of ball bearing.
Cool. All right, so is everybody getting themselves into position?
I am in the position.
Is just Brad in position?
Yes.
Okay. People are making shapes. Okay, so as the surprise round goes off, we will start with Newgate before we worry about rolling anything. So Newgate drops ball bearings. Perry, what are you doing?
She's immediately gonna stop on her heel, turn, and just kind of stand up and roar at the 7 of them.
Where you currently are you going to make a line with Arvax?
She'll move a little further, but she wasn't gonna go all the way to him.
Okay, so we got that. Ball bearings have been dropped. Starting at the top of the page. After that, Gestalt.
Uh-oh.
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 I forgot to have... I restarted everything, and I forgot I didn't have my sheet up.
What are you going to do as they are charging in?
Peregrine have time for a bonus action?
What is Peregrine's bonus action?
Rage.
Okay.
Just to get it out of the way.
Let me put a little red dot.
Okay. Wait, 5, 10...
You're doing
15.
Conjure Barrage.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is DC 17. I'm not going to do anything here just yet until... Whatever. Okay, now Mulak, since you're next
Damn,
up
only
there.
4 damage.
Haste on Newgate and Peregrine. Or Peregrine.
Ooh. Clock. Where's the clock? Clock. Okay. I am assuming Tarl is fireballing. What is the DC, Tarl?
Just a second. Dex at 15.
Okay, I'm writing that down. Go ahead and roll your damage. Cool. Okay, next would be Arvax. Are you casting anything as you mount your steed in the middle of the road?
I was already sitting on it.
All right. Anything you're doing? Any spells or anything like that?
I'm gonna cast Wrathful Smite.
Okay. Mularn.
Sure.
What spell are you casting?
Fireball.
Fireball?
Yep, I'll do it too.
Okay.
A Wrathful Smite was only a bonus action.
I mean, you can't do two spells at the same time. We're not rolling initiative just yet. This is all going off in a surprise round. Dear Lord, I got a lot of deck saves. Dreyfus is going to cast Thaumaturgy, making a extremely loud crack of thunder. As Greg chunks a jar of glitter randomly. It hits a tree. All right, so let me do some dexterity saves. So that's a success on the DC 17. So do they take half damage on Conjure Barrage?
Yeah, it's just half damage.
But you kind of got
It was only 4 damage though.
I know, but you got half of them, right? Or you got all of them, right? They all fell within your range.
Yeah.
All right. Fireball. So how much damage was that, Tarl, altogether?
21 total.
And how much damage was that from you, Mularn?
19.
Okay, so they're succeeding. However, for a surprise round, y'all still fudged them up pretty good. All right. Now let's everybody roll initiative.
Hey, look, the same thing.
Boop, 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 boop.
Well, that bodes well.
Okay, so Mularn, rid of land, Tarl, Newgate, Gestalt, Perry, Greg, Mulak, Arvax, Dreyfus. Okay. So
How did both the paladins roll a 3?
they just did. All right, Mularn, you get to go first here, and they're still thundering through.
Can give him some
let me-
lightning.
That goes out of that. Arvax.
Yep.
So now Arvax is standing over her mount.
Oh damn it. Well,
I could always cast it on the bog corn first, and
nah,
then cast it on you next turn.
no, I'm good.
So now we got big Arvax. Anything else that you're doing?
Getting this shit out of the way.
No. Well, the next thing is they're all charging through this area.
All right, so they all need to make a DC 10 dexterity saving throw or fall prone. And a
So,
creature moving through the area at half speed doesn't need to make the save.
well, they're charging, so the first one saves, second one saves. I'm marking you because
Third one falls prone.
Yep. Let's see. Hold on. Which is going to cause some other mathematical problems for me.
Oh well. Got 2.
Going to just put them both in this box. One more. Okay, Perry, what size category do you count as right now?
I think she technically counts as large when she's in the bear form.
Let me double check.
And size wise, I think like she literally counts as bear, or literally counts as large.
So they're now prone. I'm going to, hey, Jake, roll me 2d6 fall damage.
Why?
A horse just fell on these dudes' legs, and this is like the only way I can constitute this right now.
Okay.
All right.
There you go.
Thank you. So they took damage as their horses fell down, and there's going to be some additional problems for them because prone horse is not fun. So you count as a large creature, right, Perry? So you're only one size category above them?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. So they're going to keep charging right past you.
Well, that's the same as a horse.
Well, true. It's not like you're huge. I just like how Cannon is slowly causing like the dangerous nuclear fallout mushroom to appear on the screen. So, Perry, they are going to charge through. You are raging, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to roll this 6 times. But, damn it. I'm just going to click the attack. But, no. Damn it. Okay. Got that up now. 5, 4.
Whenever that first one hits her, whoever it is that hits into her, I'm gonna use my sentinel attack and stab them.
Roll. Yeah, that
There you
hits.
go.
That definitely hits.
And
Shit.
also, they stop moving if they're still alive.
It's this one that's right behind you, behind your butt on the screen. You see it?
Well, they stop moving whenever they
Okay, I'll put her right there.
whenever they provoke.
So Perry will remove that last of the attacks, that 4. So that's 10, 19, 24, 28, 32, halved to 16 as
Okay.
they just stampede through you. And that was just their first attack because they charged in and trampled.
Did any of them charge past me so I can take an attack of opportunity?
There's this one or this one have moved. Well, there's 3 of them that could have moved out of your range. So which one? There's this guy, or this guy.
We'll say this guy down in the bottom.
Okay. Take a swingy swing.
Well, it has to be a bitey bite since she's full bear.
That's Yeah.
Hold up. Sorry, that necrotic and force is not there. That was my bad. So that would have been 2 plus 11, not the rest of that.
2 plus 11. Okay, cool. Hold on. I'm messing up the one guy that Newgate did 50 damage to.
Yeah, well, he had it coming.
Yeah, he did. Like, you literally used velocity to impale your rapier through his like the edge of the gorget and the breastplate. Like, you just went dunk, like threaded the needle. And then parry.
Don't crit my friend or I crit you.
All right, so that's 13 damage to that one. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 coming at Arvax. 1 attack each, because trample counts for 1 attack. So 26 Arvax.
Can they trample me when I'm that big?
Oh, no, you're not getting trampled. They trampled past the giant bear, and they're lancing you. First one I think is going to hit. 12's going to miss. 16's going to miss. 16's going to miss. 26.
Oh, there's only 4.
I rolled 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, nope. Ignore that last one. So that's 5 magical piercing as a lance digs into your thigh, and the last one is going to attack Barry. Does an 18 hit Barry?
It does not. Sorry.
Okay. Cool. Lances coming in. They trample past. Tarl. A 8 will miss. But a 31 hits.
14 strength save.
15 on the strength save, so that is 11, 13. Definitely a solid smack. Okay, still with
it.
All right. Newgate.
I am going to spin around on Peregrine's back. And since I'm mounted on her back, I count as the center of her token. Being large size should put like here. So if I am there, do I have flanking with Arvax?
I would say yes. The only ones you would not are this boy.
I want this one.
And this
I
boy.
want this guy here.
This guy?
Yep, I want this guy right in between me and Arvax.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and slip my rapier in at the base of his helmet while he's not looking at.
A 24 will hit.
For 28 to pierce.
Oof.
And then I'm going to bonus action with my new feat, take my little harpoon handgun, and try and put it in this guy's eye socket. So 16 to hit.
A 16 misses.
Darn.
It hits off the top of his helmet.
And I stay mounted and do nothing else.
Okay. Gestalt.
Oh, I had a hasted action.
Oh, okay. Hasted action. What you doing?
I will poke this guy in the butt
Okay.
with a 16, so that missed.
Yeah, 16 misses. You stab one guy, then it's tink tink. Gestalt.
Okay, seeing how the Conjure Barrage was less than stellar, I'm just gonna be like, you know what? I'm just gonna pick off someone. Let's just pick off someone. Who's the most hurt looking out of all of them?
It would be this guy that quite literally Newgate, like, force punched with a rapier.
All right. I'll just, help finish that guy off.
All right.
It's not kill stealing. I am helping.
It's an assist, not
It's
camping.
an assist.
It's,
Thank you.
It's
Thank
an
you.
assist, not camping.
What? When the?
Did your character sheet forget all your stuff?
Yeah, I had a crossbow. Is this it? I think this is it.
27 will definitely hit.
Do 11 piercing.
Oof. He's still up.
Oh, I'm gonna take another shot and miss.
Yeah. Dings off of his armor. He seems to get his shield arm up.
Ah, dang. Anyway, just Brad. Go over there. Hi.
Does just Brad just say hi?
Bonk.
It's more or less. There's a new tone now. We're on our way to sentience. This is how we make a second Gestalt.
It's true.
Let me double check this.
Ah, shit. One sec. This thing.
A 19 barely hits.
Haha. 16 force damage.
Shit, he's dead. Just Brad punches him to death.
I like to think that he just came in with the haymaker and just knocked him off the deer.
100%. He just knocked him straight off the deer.
And then he got a. I'm not going to say that. That's going to be.
No.
That's.
What else are you? Or is just Brad good?
Just Brad is good. Well,
Right.
actually, no. He's going to step up right here to get within assisting distance of other people.
Cool.
And that is my turn now.
Peregrine.
All right. She is going to turn to this one, whom I'm assuming this counts as flanking, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. She will bite.
So because you're flanking, 22 will hit. So that is 20 damage on which one again?
On this one that's kind of sandwiched between the two.
That's a solid bite.
Then she's gonna claw as her extra attack.
Yep. So that
And then
is
15 for that. Yeah. Still up?
Yep.
Okay. And then is the hasted action, another bite.
Barely up.
And then for the bonus action, she's going to go ahead and kind of rear up and then slam her paws on the ground and do Hammer of the Third Stone. So her fur gets kind of like stony and rocky.
Big bear bite.
Next time.
Oh, no. I just saw Gestalt put barely up. All right.
And that's it for her.
All right. Greg, my boy, what are you doing? He throws another glitter bomb. Nothing happens. Mulak.
What are the red dots? I missed that.
These boys are prone and have horses on them.
Oh. Well, that sucks to be them. I'll just start with a simple acid splash on them, and since they're next to each other, they both have to make it a DC 17 deck save while they're prone. I don't know if that matters.
Double checking.
I'm pretty
Well,
sure it's
there's a
disadvantage.
horse laying on them, so
I'm pretty sure that also hits restrained.
Restrained is failure
Attack.
on deck saves.
No, they have disadvantage on deck saves.
Oh, it's incapacitated is a failure. Restrained is disadvantage. Yeah.
So they have disadvantage on attack rolls, and any attack rolls on them have advantage. Okay. So they have disadvantage on these deck saves. 12
it's
and 18.
he makes it. So one
So-
of them takes 13 damage. The other one, not much happens to.
So it just throws acid on the two that are on the ground. You hear one of them tuck underneath the horse, and the horse is yelling in pain. The other one's crying out, but they're still both alive.
I guess I'm no longer invisible, so I'm gonna fly it over here.
Big Vax. You are spoiled for choice on who you could decide to smack. And you do have a wrathful. Hold on. Do give me a concentration check because you took a little bit of damage.
That's nice for concentration.
Constitution saving throw. Well, you got your bonus. So that would bring it to a 10.
Me.
So it saves.
Okay. I'm gonna check that one first.
Which one are you hitting? The one that you were flanking?
I was hitting this one here first.
Okay,
Also,
so that's
I
20.
don't have the plus.
No, you don't. You got a 23, so that's 12, 14 to that one you just smacked.
Yeah, and I get a D4 for being big and a D6.
All right, add those.
Even 20.
Solid smackaroo.
Okay, now I'm gonna hit the one I was flanking.
Hey, 27 hits, so that is 19. It was this one right here.
Yeah.
Well, he's now dead.
Alert. That's all for me.
All right, Dreyfus. So, casting Blinding Smite. Misses. Wait, that would be flanking with parry. First one misses, second one hits. Save, so it'll take half damage. And is not blinded. So 4, 8, 16 total on that guy. Mularn.
I am gonna just kind of move over here, over Colladette, real quick.
I'll move Aspect out of the way so you
Or
can
Aspect.
see it.
A lightning bolt.
So there's 2 that need to make a straight dex save and 2 that have it at disadvantage, correct?
Yes.
First one is a 12. Second one is a 17.
Man, that one's 22
22 on
succeeds.
one of the disadvantages. 8 on one
Yeah.
of the disadvantages.
So 2.
So the
So
middle 2,
one of each.
the middle 2 do not take full damage.
Correct. Oh, I don't have that plugged, so I need to do 6.
Oof.
First and last take 28. Middle 2 take 14.
Yeah. The one directly in front of you is looking terrible. And it is their turn.
I'm gonna use. I'm actually gonna go ahead and hide behind and move and hide behind Arvax.
Using your Raven Queen or just moving?
Nope, he can swing at me if he wants.
Mm, 30 for a nat 20 for a 30.
Yeah.
23.
Alright.
This, the 2 that are down. Nope. Nope. They're still down. Let's see. This boy's dead. That boy's dead. So I got 3 that can still do things. In fact, all 3 of those, well, all 4 of those guys that are still alive are going to bonus action spiritual weapon. I don't know why I clicked that. I thought I was just going to pull up the spell, but let me go over here and steal from Tarl for a second. One. No. All right, so they're summoning those. We'll say that the first one swinging at Tarl misses. Coming at Arvax, 15 misses. Does a 20 hit Arvax?
Nope.
Does a 21 hit Barry?
Yes.
5 force damage, halved to 2. So next, that was their bonus action, so they will then 2 attacks from each. These are coming at Perry. 15.
Who's doing that?
This boy.
I'm gonna stick him.
Cool, because I'm
Or
pretty
get in
sure
trouble.
none of those hit, right, Peregrine?
Correct.
17 misses, because, well, hold on.
Dreyfus, right?
Dreyfus
He
is right there,
flanked
so 27
on
hits.
Barry's back, so
27 hits. I did not make Barry big.
oops, I didn't click this. Here he goes.
So that is 30.
35.
Bruh. That one gets stuck to death. All right. The next 6 are coming at Arvax. 24,
6?
29, 23, 26. 19 misses.
19 miss.
14 misses.
Yep.
13. 13. 12. So that is 38 magical pierces.
Does one of those spiritual weapons disappear after that guy died?
Yep. And that's their turn. Tarl. These dudes are down. And there's 3 still on big Arvax with going for the same dude. I mean, that's still between you and Arvax, so I think I'll give you flanking for that. That's 25. Makes the save, so that's 7 on that guy.
Let me check something real quick.
All right. Second one definitely hits. Same guy cannon.
Yeah.
And he fails, so he is now...
Restrained by ice.
Yep. So that's another 5 damage on him. Anything else there, Tarl?
Let me take a look. Bonus action.
Yep. Cool.
So I'll add a 1d4 to all my other weapon attacks.
Cool. Newgate. Everybody around you is dead other than this dude. This guy's getting frozen, and then there's this dude. But you can get this guy because you're on parry.
Okay. Well, I stabbed that guy.
He's definitely engaged with enemies. Or with
So that'd be
allies.
a 20 to hit.
Yep. Well,
38.
now that guy's gone.
Alright. Hasted action. This guy's frozen in place.
He's got ice crawling up his horse and his leg, so he is restrained.
He's restrained, so
Does restrain break his concentration on his spiritual weapon?
No.
No. However, I do need to make a concentration check for him. Well, that one's dead, so that's gone. So I need to make a concentration check for old boy. No.
Alright, since he's restrained, I'm going to put my rapier in my teeth and fling a dagger at him with advantage, since he is restrained.
Yeah, that
That'll
hits.
be a nat 20. No sneak attack, however, so it's just going to be 10 piercing. And then as my bonus action, I am going to point my hand crossbow at the guy to the south and pop a shot at him. And that'll miss.
Yep.
That's
Gestalt.
it for me.
I figure you're gonna still keep surfing the bear and just causing
Oh yeah,
havoc.
I'm riding this bear.
Gestalt.
I'm going to inch a little bit closer.
These two are alive. These two are still down.
Well, I'm going to go towards this one.
The one
Is
that
it the most hurt?
He is got ice crawling up his horse or his mountain himself.
Perfect. I'm going to take a shot at him.
Yeah, that
Does a
hits.
22 hit.
Yes.
That's 11 whole damage.
Still up. Looking hurt.
Still up, looking hurt.
Yep.
Ah, it's close to a crit. Oh well, I'm not going to use it. 14.
Still
And
up,
then-
but looking really hurt.
Well, Colodosis is going to come in here. Is a 21 hit?
Yes, it does.
That's 12 force damage.
It's barely up.
No, that's not
Aspic just comes over and stabs somebody.
Just comes in with a knife out of nowhere. No, that's my turn.
Barry. Frozen still alive. Still alive. Buried under their horses directly in front of you.
She's gonna move around to the ones that are still alive. Is she able to like step over the dead ones?
You know what? I'm gonna say they're not complaining.
Okay. And she will take a bite
Okay.
at the one to the south of her.
Okay.
Second, I gotta add this in. Okay.
Yep. And that is 32 damage.
Yes.
Still up, but not looking great.
She'll do a claw at him.
No longer up.
Okay. And then she'll go ahead and move to the north, to the frozen one. And with the hasted action, do another bite.
Okay. Yeah, that does it.
And just for flavor, because it didn't change whether or not they hit, but all of those were reckless attacks. But it didn't matter as far as them hitting.
Wacky arm-inflating malicious bear lady.
Yes.
Wow, these guys really didn't have a chance.
You did kind of stop the one thing they can do by getting into close combat. And kind of sandwiching them between two very big things. Y'all did very good in this ambush. I am proud of y'all. This was a good idea. Even at disadvantage, Greg pulls this off. Someone roll me a d4. Fire it is. Greg just deals 7 fire damage to both of these guys as they're under their horses railing, and he literally throws like a jar full of he throws a Molotov cocktail onto both of them while smiling.
Anarchy, Greg.
Pretty. Mulak.
So the only two left are these two.
that are pinned underneath their horses. Yes.
You know what? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try a Chaos Bolt. Okay, what did I get? A 4 and a
Well,
3.
they are
Dang it.
prone, so a ranged
I
spell
was,
attack.
I was hoping it would oh, a 15. Well, I mean it's a 15 either way.
Yeah, it doesn't hit.
Okay. That's it. I was
All
hoping it would hit and then I would roll doubles so it bounces. I've never gotten it to do that.
It would be cool because technically, if you roll right, this could be nearly infinite damage. Arvax. Everything around you has been viciously mauled, shot, stabbed, frozen. And there are 2 more of these cavalry guys over here trapped under their horses. Arvax?
Sorry. Who's left?
The 2 horse boys.
They're pinned underneath their horses still. $18 barely hits the one that you're hitting. Which one are you hitting with that?
Bottom one.
Still alive.
Plus 4 from being big.
All right. Still alive.
Going with the top.
Okay, still alive. Is that it?
Yep.
Dreyfus. $23 hits. Hits. That guy's dead. Mularn, back at the top of the round, it's your go. There is one alive.
How's he looking?
Quarter health and under a horse. So, by all definitions, not great. Like I would allow a coup de grace right now because he is not getting out of this. Wisdom save.
Yeah.
That's a fail. Yeah, that's a dead. Y'all's ambush worked. But there's at least 15 guys still on the road somewhere between you and Hillins that are probably going to notice their friends are gone here soon. But it's also 11 o'clock at night, so this is where we're going to end tonight's session. So, schedule-wise, Wednesday we will be back with Redwell, correct?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, we are.
Yay!
Yay! And we'll search the bodies on next game.
So
I love searching bodies.
Redwell will be this Wednesday. We will be back with a Christmas Smasher Pass this next Sunday for the next bonus roundtable. folks, please join in because I have to find the most heinous Christmas images I can. Let's see. Then we'll be back with Holy Winds next Monday. And here soon, do we know when we're doing the Baldur's Gate stream?
Not yet. I need to get with people. I've just been busy, so I'll get with folks.
Okay. And then the weekend of the 8th, 9th, and 10th, we will be doing Extra Life, our online continuation of charity, which we are still partnered with Extra Life and the Children Miracle Network. And all donations will specifically go to the Batson Children's Hospital in Jackson, also known as the Children's of Mississippi. So if you can donate, please do. There's a link down below. And yeah, I'll turn it over to my lovely wife for all of our socials.
Alrighty. You can watch this and all of our previous videos over on our YouTube channel where we are Team Bonus Action. We are also Team Bonus Action over on Facebook and at bonus_team over on X/Twitter. We also have our website, teambonusaction.com.
And since Nox is here,
We appreciate y'all hanging out with us this evening. Hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, folks, don't let your meatloaf.
You